Hey everyone, Roughneck2 Charlie here with a special video about Battlefield 1 in which I'm going to highlight some points about the new upcoming map, Giant Shadow, and a look into what we may expect from this map. Now, not a lot of information has been released on the part of DICE. The only thing that they've really told us is that it takes place in the Battle of Salé. DICE describes this battle as fierce infantry and tank engagements ensuing on open ground in riverbanks alongside the Chateau Wassigny Railway. Say that 3 times fast. Now, as a further look into the actual Battle of Salé, which was not the town in which it took place in, it was actually the river that the British Empire had to cross in order to reach the town Les Chateaux. Now, the German Empire was extremely fortified in these areas, and they obviously used the terrain to their advantage. Now, the river wasn't especially wide or deep. However, the high embankments and the overhangs of the embankments became natural obstacles in which the British Empire had to overcome. Now, a major detail that I hope DICE is going to implement into this battle was the fact that it took place at night. The initial push by the British Empire took place at 5:20 a.m. The reason being, the water level was lowest at this time and it made for an easier crossing. Now, how is this going to fit into the multiplayer? We've already seen that a lot of the maps have dynamic weather that affect our gameplay. Sometimes we'll start out with a sandstorm or fog, or we'll start out perfectly clear and then we'll go into those and then work our way back out. Now, are we looking at a chance of starting out during a nighttime setting and then working our way up to it becoming more daylight as the battle goes on? This would be an extreme change of what we already have, and I think that it would really give players something different to look forward to. Now, imagine starting out a match with it being almost pitch black. You can't see other people. The only thing that's illuminating the areas is fires, torches, lights, and things like flares from the scout class. This would make the initial push through that big open area that they described a lot easier and would make it less of a sniper haven. Now, they also say that there's going to be a giant downed airship and that its shadow is going to be cast across the battlefield, hence the name Giant Shadow. Now, does this mean that it's going to be a daytime one because we already have this shadow? Or does it mean there's going to be giant fires everywhere from this huge ship that just crash landed and that's going to be shining all over the place and we're going to be running amongst the shadows cast by the parts and pieces that are there? Now, as the battle moves on into the town of Les Chateaux, obviously there's going to be a lot more light and probably even maybe daytime by the time you get there, depending on how fast your team pushes forward. But imagine doing nighttime operations in an urban environment in Battlefield 1. How great of a combination would that make? For me personally, I would love it, but for someone who prefers a scout class or anything long range, this will definitely make things a lot more difficult. As a further look into the description of Giant Shadow, DICE puts it as infantry and tank warfare. Now, in the research that I did, it said that it was mainly light tank battles. So does this mean that we're not going to see the landship or the heavy tank in this map? I really doubt it. Main reason being, I don't see DICE limiting the options of what players can and can't use on different maps just because of historical accuracy. Although they have been pretty good so far with keeping things somewhat accurate. So in conclusion, my big question to you is, do you want nighttime operations in Battlefield 1? With there already being a scarce amount of things that could help illuminate the area, do you want to run through a giant field lit up by fires, or do you want to go through a town that's lit up by street lights and still try and fight in those conditions? Will this be something that would be more fun, or would it be more frustrating? Unfortunately, we have to wait about a month to find out. There might be the chance that some more details may come out between now and then, especially with Battlefest kicking off on the 16th. Who knows, maybe they'll live stream and show us some more details. But until then, I thank you for stopping by. I hope you really liked this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button down below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. For now, this is Roughneck2 Charlie, and I will see you very soon.